YouTube was good. It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka Medusa. Hey, if it's your first time tuning in, go ahead. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Hey, listen, today's topic, and as always, right? I go on social media or whatever, and I already know that somebody gonna give me one, right? So just know I was actually like really flipping through the wonderful world of YouTube, right? And was looking at one of their videos, and for the most part, at this is no way that I'm actually really taking a shot at a fellow YouTuber, and it's not what I do. Dragon Nut Silvers, I actually really watched your show on what old boy said. I mean, the topic was good. Well, the questions were good. Damn good questions. But soon as it's almost like you hit the dog track, right? And a little mechanical rabbit come out, and then the gates open and all the other dogs took off, but he just sat there. So I'm calling this show, who said that you, and I got in parentheses, women, who said that you were ugly, right? And the only reason why I asked this question is because, okay, and I probably just should have said, well, who told that you were ugly? Because for the most part, it could go both ways, whether you are male or female, right? So, but I just figured like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to actually really, I don't want to say piggyback ride off of what Dragon Nut did, right? But I just figured, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this one because I actually really did a show something similar to this 2 years ago. Matter of fact, it's called Fake Bitch versus Fake Bitch. But you actually really got to pay attention to how I actually really spelled the word fake bitch, because I put it in all caps, and then I got it in lowercase. So now you have to actually really figure out, okay, well, which fake bitches I'm actually really talking about here, right? But another case, right, since Halloween is coming up, I thought, well, damn, this is a excellent topic to talk about, because a lot of you motherfuckers every day, you sit up here, you dress up for goddamn Halloween each and every day, right? You go and you put that damn shit on your face, mascara or scary mask, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you're too busy trying to put your wig on, right? Make sure your fake titties and ass and nails are square. Then you carry your ass outside and go to work. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Plain and simple. But but now that I got all that out the way, right? Because I was listening to the guy or whatever. And then I was even listening to that little bit of what Dragon had to say. And and for the most part, at least for here in the United States, right? It's almost like, okay, for this to be like one of the youngest countries, right? It almost seems like, okay, well, hey, this is the goddamn focal point, right? You ain't making it in your home country, then you bring your ass here, right? And then all of the stuff that's made here it gets distributed the whole world over, right? Because you can best believe, great the fact, I'm old enough that I was before so-called rap came about. But let's just say, if I would have went to any other country before, say, 1990 or whatever, when all of the Luke bass music was going on and everybody twerking and shaking their ass and all that kind of stuff, right? 9 times out of 10, you probably wouldn't have saw that anywhere else, right? But here's the deal. The reason why I'm calling this show Who Said That You Were Ugly is because a lot of people, or whatever the main focus is on, right, is on the female body, right? You got to have the face, you got to have some titties and some ass about yourself, right? For anybody to actually really pay you any attention. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably say, well, Apollos, you know, that ain't true, right? And for the most part, let's just say that it's 50-50, okay? So listen, in either case, right, whatever it is that you want to do or you want to try to do, right, then yeah, by all means, go out there and accomplish whatever the fuck it is that you actually really trying to accomplish, right? But I truly honestly believe the first time that you go out there and you start artificially enhancing yourself, then you can never again say that you true to the game. Because here's the deal. The little while that I was working at HEB, right? And you know, so if there's one female coming there, right? And you can tell when something is actually like factory original or actually store bought. So basically, what everything that she had on, the hair, the nails, the titties, and the ass, all that shit was store bought, right? And you know, it's just for some fact, I don't know who the fuck she was actually really trying to catch, right? But you know, again, you know, I just feel like if you try to enhance your beauty, then do it naturally. Don't be going out buying all that bullshit, right? And so the other question was, should women be what was it? Feminine beauty be scrutinized? Yeah, it should be scrutinized, especially when you going out there buying all that fake shit. You buy fake shit, yeah, you should be scrutinized. As far as like, why the fuck you buying all that fake shit for, right? I mean, it's put like this, it's all good and fun when you're in your 20s and your 30s and in your 40s, and then, but you know, but depending on how well you upkeep your body, right? You're gonna be 50 years old, 60 years old, walking around with fake titties and ass. Type bullshit is that, and you know how kids are today. Kids are some of the ruthless group of people ever, right? And you know, it's almost as that right there, walking around with fake titties and fake ass when you're 50 or 60 years old. That's almost as bad as like some of that shit that I'll be watching on television or whatever. All these motherfuckers got all these goddamn tattoos that's going everywhere and anywhere, right? I guess you forgot the fact that your ass gonna get old, right? So whatever the fuck that you thought it was, it ain't gonna be it no more, right? So all what I'm saying is that before you actually really go out there trying to enhance your looks, artificial wise, then you actually really want to stop and take in consideration what the fuck is going to do to you in the long run. And it's like what I always said. A lot of y'all, you can't leave the idiot box alone to save your goddamn life. And it's just like what I said. You know what? Hold on, because I want y'all to actually like really see something right fast. I'm gonna bring it up because if you don't believe me, if you really truly honestly don't want to hear it from old Apollos Harris, well maybe, just maybe, you'll hear it from somebody that is actually like really in charge of uh the goddamn idiot box. I mean, because the clip that I'm about to pull up now, and I really wish I would have did this before I actually really got on here and started talking, but just bear with me on this. Y'all gonna enjoy this. At least I hope that you will. So yeah. So basically this movie, the clip that I'm gonna try to pull up is from the Movie Network. This movie was it came out in 1976, and what the guy is actually really talking about in this little clip here is I'm just here to tell y'all the shit is actually like really is spot on. It is, I mean, because it's what a lot of motherfuckers do right today. It's what a lot of y'all do right today. Y'all will sit up there and you'll watch the idiot box, and then you try to motherfucking emulate what the fuck you see on the idiot box. And you know, because the thing of it is called "We're in a Lot of Trouble." That's the clip, and you know, and I really don't know how these motherfuckers actually like really gonna uh do about it. You know, they might get me for motherfucking copyright or whatever, because I didn't ask for no motherfucking permission. Matter of fact, I'm putting the goddamn disclaimer in as of right now, right? You know, I don't own the rights to this, but you know, I just feel like uh what this guy said actually like it really needs to be heard, because I think I truly honestly believe that a lot of y'all out here, right? Y'all actually like really don't take television for what it actually is. It is nothing more than goddamn entertainment. I mean, y'all actually like really truly honestly believe that what the fuck you see on television actually really goes down, right? And for the most part, it's motherfucking ridiculous if you ask me. Like seriously, you know, it's motherfucking ridiculous. Hopefully it'll come up. Oh yeah, there it is, right there, right there. Now, hopefully, like I said, hopefully the guy they won't get me on this, but I want y'all to hear this. And he died at 11 o'clock this morning of a heart condition, and woe is us. We're in a lot of trouble.
So, a rich little man with white hair died. What has that got to do with the price of rice, right? And why is that woe to us? Because you people and 62 million other Americans are listening to me right now. Because less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube. This tube is the gospel, the ultimate revelation. This tube can make or break presidents, popes, prime ministers. This tube is the most awesome goddamn force in the whole godless world. And woe is us if it ever falls into the hands of the wrong people. And that's why woe is us that Edward George Ruddy died. This company is now in the hands of CCA, the Communication Corporation of America. There's a new chairman of the board, a man called Frank Hackett, sitting in Mr. Ruddy's office on the 20th floor. And when the 12th largest company in the world controls the most awesome goddamn propaganda force in the whole godless world, who knows what shit will reveal the truth on this network? So you listen to me. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers,
And that should be enough. But hopefully that a lot of y'all that'll watch this, and just like I say, you know, I don't own the rights to that, but I truly felt like I had to put that in there. Because again, it's just like what the guy said. Television is not the truth. Right? Y'all will sit out there and just because it's on television, like I said, you actually really stop and think, y'all will sit up here and actually really believe that shit is real. Right? You'll sit up here and you actually really think that because you see what the fuck you think is pretty on television, and then you turn around and you look at yourself, right? And then you like, okay, well, I don't look nothing like what the fuck I see on television. Regardless of what color you may think that it is, right? And then what the fuck do you go out and do? You go out there and you alter what the fuck you actually really look like. Now I know what a lot, you know, and just like I said, you know, like I did a show like this a while back, and motherfucker got on to me, and it's like, okay, well, why you let your beard grow out the way that you do, right? I grow but you gotta actually really look at it, right? She was really trying to go there, right? But see, the thing about my beard is this. This is natural. This is natural. Ain't nothing artificial about my goddamn goatee here. This is natural, right? What a lot of y'all do, a lot of you women, y'all go out there and you buy that fake shit, and then you wonder why you still can't catch nobody. Just like I said, you know, I hear all of this stuff all the time. I see it all. I see it on my Facebook page. You know, where the black woman, right? They either calling us niggas, we ain't shit, or whatever. And then, you know, I just look at it like this, right? Well, maybe it's something about your ass that ain't about shit, right? Which makes you attract no shit motherfuckers, right? Because, you know, it's like, and I've watched all of this. Well, I ain't gonna say I watched all of them, but you know, I watched all of this stuff where how come the black man won't date a black woman, and a lot of it is because where the black woman is too angry. No, it ain't. The bitch don't know how to dress. Some of y'all, I'm just gonna put it out there. A lot of you motherfuckers do not know how to dress. You wear your shit way too goddamn tight for one, right? And then God forbid if you got any kids. And brothers, you know, y'all, this go for y'all too. Y'all don't know how to dress neither. Walking around with your pants hanging off your ass. And so I just look at it like this, right? If you know, if it's a young black woman, young so-called black woman out there, and she got kids, so let's just say that she got girls, right? Now, if the mama looking like a tramp, right? 9 times out of 10, guess how she gonna dress the daughter up? She gonna dress the daughter up the exact same way. But then you wonder why don't nobody want your ass. Look at how you dress. Look at how you got your daughter dressing. Fellas, this goes for the same to you, right? When I was working at HEB, guy come in there, right? Looked like he might have been in his mid to late 20s, right? Pants hanging off his ass, but he got his boys with him, his 2 little boys with him. And the boys see that. They see that, and then they go like, well, damn. Dad walking around with his pants hanging off his ass. Maybe that's what the fuck we need to start doing when we get old. I'm gonna tell you something about me. I'm 47 years old. My son is grown, out the house. But he'll tell you, every time that I saw him with his pants around his ass, pull your goddamn pants up. Pull your pants up. When we was in Germany, he on his way to school. We running. And we just happened to run by the bus stop. Pants hanging around his ass. I'm leading the battery on the battery run, singing cadence. I looked over at him. Pull your pants up. Guess what the rest of the battery said? Pull your pants up. They actually really thought it was part of the goddamn cadence. All what I'm saying is this. I ain't never wore my pants around I ain't never wore my pants around my ass. My pants have always been up. I've always worn a belt. And it's just for the simple fact, I actually really know how to look worthwhile when I actually really put on goddamn clothes. For example, pair of my jeans right here. I iron my own shit. I'm down south. I'm an old country boy. Cardboard crease right here. I do all my goddamn clothes like that. You'll never see old Paulus Harris walking around with his pants hanging off his ass. I got my pants, I got my shirts, I got my shoes to match. And if I want to wear a hat, guess what? I'm gonna wear a hat. Right? I look respectful when I actually really go outside. Matter of fact, I look a hell of a lot better than a lot of you motherfuckers now. And all what I got on is some shorts and a goddamn muscle shirt on. So I say all that, listen, I say all that to say this. You were never ugly. You were never ugly. But somewhere along the way, you let somebody else tell you otherwise. And you alter your appearance. What the fuck for? What you do that for? If a man want a woman with a big titties and big ass, let him go out there and get it. But 9 times out of 10, the motherfucker probably is dumb as a box of rocks. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, to have my choice in the matter. If I want a big titty, big ass bitch that ain't got a bit of sense, or I want the handful of titty and got just enough ass, then guess what the fuck I'm going, right? Because see, I go take this motherfucker to the gym. I can't take this motherfucker to the gym. So it is what it is, people. It is what it motherfucking is, right? I can only talk so much, right? But for anybody that's actually really going to watch this show, right? And if you know somebody out there that fits the goddamn description, right? Then you might, just might, if indeed you are their friend, or even more so if they family, tell them, hey, look, go put some goddamn clothes on, or at least go put on some clothes that's gonna fit so you won't look like a goddamn tramp. And then stop making your daughters look like you. Just because you want to look stankish don't mean that you should do your daughters like that. And fellas, pull your goddamn pants up. Don't nobody want to see your ass. Because you know they got that shit from the penitentiary. Now, unless y'all, put like this, Unless y'all like taking it up their ass, pull your goddamn pants up. Plain and simple. Now, you want to call me a motherfucking OG, then hey, by all means. But I know better. My son damn near 30 years old. And guess what? He don't wear his pants around his ass because I got on to him long enough about it. Me and his mother. Stop trying to be in motherfucking style. Leave that goddamn idiot box alone, people. It's gonna fuck you up if it ain't already done fucked you up. So with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, tell your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door, cross the street, round the corner. Hollis Harris, aka Medusa. Till next time.